And welcome back to Lighten Up. Well, I'm sitting here with Dr. Letitia Wright of the Right Place TV. She's actually the host of the Right Place TV and a host of other things, too. Welcome to the Lighten Up Show. Thank you so much, Letitia, for coming on.
This is great. I love being here. Thank you.
It's wonderful having you in the Cayman Islands.
Yes, and it's wonderful being here.
It's your first time?
First time here, so I am enjoying it.
You're enjoying
it? I'm an island girl at heart.
Yeah, you look like an island girl. You probably just fit right in anyway. Yeah. So you're getting some sun and all that good stuff. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your TV show. I met you in California.
Yeah.
And we talked about the fact that you've been doing this for 12 years. You've been doing what I'm doing, trying to do, and you've been doing it for 12 years. And that was just really inspirational, like, really? So a real life person that I could actually talk to about my plight.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a small club, and people tease me and say, well, do all your friends have TV shows and radio shows? And I think, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
And you do need people that you can talk to in your industry. My friend Francina Harrison, the career engineer, calls it venting in the tent.
Venting in the tent.
So you need people that you can vent your frustrations to, that doesn't go outside of the tent, but they will keep your privacy. But yeah, Right Place TV show, it is about entrepreneurs. I love entrepreneurs. I love watching people build a business, be excited about what they're doing, and their passion comes out.
Right.
And so we enjoy our brothers and sisters in the sponsorship, corporate world, but entrepreneurs really turn me on. I love interviewing them and hearing about their success.
Absolutely.
And really, Right Place TV show came from my own frustrations because I am a physician, and when I had my practice, it was really tough getting enough patients in the door to really make it work as a business. And you've got this huge school loan over your head, and I was just having a really tough time. And at one point, I checked in with a practice management company, and these companies come in and help doctors get their practice on track so they're making money. They find what's wrong and tell you what to do. And so I applied, and I was so excited. They gave me a call about 2 weeks later because I thought, great, now the strategic person's going to come in. They're going to tell me what to do. I'm going to get this practice together and end my money worries. Yes. And the woman on the phone said, oh, Dr. Wright, we have your application here. And I'm like, yes. And she said, I'm sorry, but you don't make enough money to be one of our clients.
Oh, dear. And you were a physician?
I was a physician.
With your own practice?
With my own practice.
And you didn't make enough money?
I didn't make enough money to be one of their clients.
Right.
To be one of their clients. So I was really, really downtrodden because I didn't have a mentor for my practice. I didn't have anybody really telling me how do people make money in this business.
Right.
It's not automatic. Just because you're a doctor doesn't mean you come out of school and you're rich. And I didn't know how to do it, and I didn't have a mentor. So that was really a very low point for me. So Right Place TV really came out of me not wanting to see other entrepreneurs in that same position. I wanted to have a show where we had some information, had some great people on there that know what they're doing, and an entrepreneur for free could watch on TV, get some ideas, and begin to turn their business around if they were struggling. I wanted to really just end the struggle for people. And so I interview people like Grant Cardone. He just wrote the book Sell or Be Sold.
Right.
He talks about how important it is for entrepreneurs to get over the I can't sell thing and understand that sales have to be made. And he makes some really powerful points. And so I interview people like Stedman Graham's been on the show a couple of times. Marcus Victor Hansen's been on the show. Michael Gerber, who wrote the E-Myth, he allowed me to come to his house and tape this
I saw that. That's actually on your website.
That's on my website, rightplacetv.com. And so it's just really exciting for me to be able to help people because I never want people to feel that sinking feeling that I had at that time. That was just the lowest of the low points. When someone tells you, not only can I not help you, but you're not even, worth helping.
Right, yeah. I mean, and that's really interesting because I think a lot of people, when they want to start their own business, they want to do something for themselves, but there's certain strategies that you do you need to employ before you do that, right? Yes. But entrepreneurship, it's not a new thing. It's something that's been happening a long time. But because I guess the sea is so large now, you have to be really, really careful.
You have to understand what you're doing. A lot of people want to have their own business, and they're caught up in what they have to offer, and they don't understand, well, guess what? Marketing has to go with it. I hear a lot of people, I just market word of mouth. And I say, what successful company do you know just markets word of mouth? You know,
Right.
Coca-Cola's not marketing word of mouth.
Right.
You know, Apple's not marketing word of
Exactly.
mouth. You know, we don't do advertising. Okay, that's great, but there are very, very few companies that don't do any advertising. So when you say you want to do word of mouth, that's actually a very expensive way to advertise, because that means you have to create an experience for people to want to talk about it. You have
Right.
to create an experience and depend on them to say, oh my God, being with Catherine was so fantastic that you got to go do this, and they bring more people.
Right.
That's more expensive than actually creating some other types of advertising.
Right. Well, you know, the thing about it is I went to this, an Essence conference in New York. It was, I think, 2006, and it was called Women Who Are Shaping the World. And I registered for it, and I think it was like $500, you know. Went to the Marriott Marquis, but it was a room full of about 2,000 women, if not more. And we were all there doing our thing. We were all women that had something to do. I left there feeling so energized and so, I mean, just inspired to do my own thing. Like after that, I published my book. You know, after that, I started on the radio, and then I started a TV show. So, like you said, it's things like that that's kind of, really give you the boost. That's why I like people like you on the show, because I want my audience to feel that. And I know that there's things, and I always say that, burning in their belly that they
Yes.
want to do. And hey, we got one run. This is what the journey's about. So why
That's what
not?
it's about. And the passion inside of you really makes people come alive. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm interviewing someone. There's that point where they start talking about what they're doing, where their nervousness is gone. They're
Right.
not worried about, oh, I'm on TV, and the passion for what they're doing comes out, and that's
Right.
very exciting. I don't care if you are a cleaning person and your passion is doing excellence in cleaning. I love it when it rises to that level. It doesn't matter
Exactly.
what you're an astronaut, and I do know an astronaut. Nick, we still got to get you on the show. I do know an astronaut. So I actually have had the head of NASA, the guy who is the head of NASA now, was on my show way back in the day.
Really?
He had just come down from one of the runs, and he was coming
Nice.
through San Bernardino County.
Nice.
So I know 2 astronauts.
Well,
So
Just name drop. That's what you do here.
name drop here, yes.
Are you going to stay with me, because I want to take a break, but I want to come back and chat with you about some other stuff, because I know there's some crowdfunding stuff, and that's kind of
Absolutely.
it's not new, but it's new to me, and so
And I
it's
want
new
to
to
share
a lot
it
of
with
people.
Yeah, people have got to hear about this.
So let's take a break, and we'll come back. Right?
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We're coming back with Dr. Letitia Wright. You don't want to miss any of it. We'll be right back with more Lighten Up.